Hello everyone, we are back with another entry for the crime diary. This would be entry number 5. And as usual, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can keep up with all the entries coming. Okay, so this entry took place in Milwaukee on January 2nd at a Burger King. On Sunday, January 2nd, 16-year-old Naisha Brazil was working her shift at Burger King, and it was close to closing time. The initial police report stated that a Chevy Impala driven by an older black male came up to the drive-thru window. When a male employee opened the window, the two exchanged a few words before the Impala drove off. It was not much longer before the driver of that Impala came back to the drive-thru window, and that's when 16-year-old Harris opened the window. Harris can be seen on video with her hands up, slowly backing away from the window and reaching for the money drawer. It was also stated that she was yelling for help, saying that this guy's got a gun. Reports say after Harris gave the robber the money tray, her co-worker, Derek Ellis, came to her aid, which he had a gun of his own. It was shown that he fired his gun towards the robber, and the robber quickly hopped out of the window back into his car and drove off. Unfortunately, 16-year-old Harris was hit in the crossfire. Harris was shot in her abdominal area and later died at the hospital. However, the investigation later revealed that things did not happen the way they seemed. Prosecutors said that it was actually 41-year-old Antoine Edwards that attempted to rob the Burger King that night. And it was also revealed that Edwards had a 16-year-old daughter who was also working at the Burger King during the robbery. Court documents show that Edwards and his daughter admitted to police that the robbery was staged and they were both arrested. They also told authorities that they were in on the robbery along with 16-year-old Harris Brazil. But Brazil's family states that it just doesn't add up. Her auntie went on record stating that whatever 16-year-old Naisha Harris wanted, Naisha got it. So for them to say that she was in on a robbery for just a few $100s just doesn't make sense when she has an auntie that would drop that on her and then some. Edwards was subsequently charged with 3 felonies, which were felony murder, intentionally contributing to a delinquency, and the consequence is death, and a possession of a firearm by a felon. It was also revealed that Harris's co-worker, Derek Ellis, that came to her aid during the robbery, was the one that actually shot her in the abdominal. Officials said it does not appear that Edwards' gun was ever discharged. Court documents show that the plan was supposed to be for Edwards to come through the drive-thru of the Burger King at closing time when the cash register was likely full. But what they didn't count on was Ellis coming to the aid of his fellow co-worker. Police are still looking for Ellis, the suspected shooter, who was not in on the staged robbery. Edwards' daughter also told police that she saw her father come to the drive-thru the first time and pull away. She then called him to make sure that the staged robbery was still on, and that's when he told her that he would pull around. Edwards' daughter also stated that Harris was on the phone call with her, and she believes the reason Harris didn't turn over the money was because she panicked. Edwards and his daughter both had the same story, except his later changed, stating that his daughter was not in on the robbery and it was just him and Harris in on the plot. Harris Brazil's mom and aunt dispute that story, stating that Harris was not even planning on going to work that day. She didn't have a ride to work, so she called in, but her mom convinced her to go. Her mom stated she was just trying to make her responsible, saying, "You committed to the job, so do the job." This was just a series of unfortunate events. In particular, the death of the 16-year-old, but also the co-worker Ellis, who stepped in thinking that his co-workers were in harm's way. It was stated that he was a felon. He actually wasn't even supposed to have a firearm, which is why he's wanted for questioning. And as usual, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can keep up with all the entries coming.